Applying settings, optimizing. Critical error. Fatal error. Blue screen of death. No! Alrighty. I'm going to turn off my headset while y'all talk to make sure that this actually picks y'all up.
Alrighty. Alright. My goodness. What is he dragging us into?
I have no idea.
Quiet.
Hot damn, it works.
Alright.
Yay. Alright. Well, let's see. Since it's just me and you and nobody else in here, I guess I'll pull up the Mandalorian stuff. And trust me, it could be worse. You don't go back and watch my first stream. Oh boy. Let's see. Yes, we know. Well, good news, Jay.
What's that?
Well, Mandalorian Season 3 has finished filming.
Nice.
So, yeah, at least got that going for it. Let's see. To hell with Bill Burr. Normally I find him funny, but I find him rather spineless because now he's coming out and complaining about Gina Carano being fired. Instead of, back whenever it actually meant something, he could have said something. Oh, but I'll lose my job. Really? You were in 2 episodes. Let's see. Please load. Why are you not switching the screen over? Why? Thank you, Streamlabs. You're awful useful, Streamlabs. Well, okay. Well, there's other news to go with it. If I can get it to kick over finally. You got Star Wars to receive manga adaptations of The Mandalorian and Star Wars Visions, which I had to finish that. The animated stuff they were doing, that short run that they did. I mean, it was good, but I watched. I just never actually sat down to finish it. Following Marvel's foray into the medium under Disney's direction, 2 recent Star Wars spin-offs will be receiving manga adaptations all their own. I wish I could actually read that. On April 25th, Square Enix's Big Gangan? G-A-N-G-A-N. How do you spell that one? What word is that? Magazine announced that beginning with their upcoming May 25th issue, their publication would feature manga adaptations of both the Mandalorian and Star Wars Visions anthology. Okay. The former, which will recount the events of the Disney Plus series, will be helmed by Japanese guy, because I can't pronounce that name. Sorry, anybody in Japan. Mangaka, or whatever that is, of the short-lived Spider-Man Fake Red. Taking to Twitter, also confirmed that not only will The Mandalorian be an ongoing monthly series, but that Lucasfilm would also be supervising the project. Oh boy, it's going to tank. Further, also revealed that he would be working on one of 4 adaptations of Star Wars Vision set to appear across big, that magazine summer issue. Well, those are fine, but let's see if I can find anything else on the other. Oh well, you got the communications chief out at Disney after 3 months, I believe it was.
Damn.
You got Batwoman's gone. Nobody can complain about that. Well, here you go. Batgirl movie now rumored for a theatrical release. Anyway, think of anything in particular they want to look up? Because
no.
Because the other categories I had, I can't really do Fable right now because, well, as we saw, that one didn't work. What was it? There was let me see if I can find it real quick. Well, let's see if there's an. Who makes the Aliens Fireteam Elite game?
What's that?
Who makes the Aliens Fireteam Elite?
I don't remember.
Oh, it doesn't say right off the top of my head, but I had to look at it.
I'll just type it in. Search for it. I get the website. I'll pull it up. To view this page, you must say that you're older than dirt. Okay.
All right, while you're looking that up, so I must be totally lost on my Star Wars these days. Why did Boba Fett go in there and attack that at the very end of that episode?
The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Oh, he was making a distraction. So they could actually get the, so they could crash the ship into the big ship. So they could crash the shuttle in.
No, if you watch further, it shows him and that girl that was supposed to die out in the desert.
Yeah.
Go underground and, like, take out Jabba's place.
Yeah, that's because he, like, doesn't give too much away. That's the basis of the series. That's where it starts.
Okay.
He takes over Jabba's palace and is trying to take over Jabba's job, and if you watch that, you get to see basically along the way their highest rated episodes. You get to see where they have basically 2 episodes of the new season of The Mandalorian. because it didn't have Boba in it at all. Yay! Just yeah, some things just don't make sense with it.
My lore with the Mandalorians is just way off.
I think everybody's basically is on it. You have the all right. Supposedly, you can't take off the helmet and still be a Mandalorian. He takes off the helmet in the series.
Yeah.
Then you have
But the other ones that are supposed to be Mandalorians, and they take their helmets off all the time.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be a different set of Mandalorians.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a religious zealot.
Yeah, and they kind of go into the 2 episodes in Boba Fett that were featured around him. They explain a little bit of what's coming for season 3 on that. Oh, and joy of joys, we do get a season 2 of Boba Fett.
I'm still waiting for the second season of Valhalla.
Good luck.
No, it's supposed to be coming out. They already filmed.
I'm waiting for was it? I think it's June, unless they pushed it back again for the Orville to come back. That's the thing I'm most looking forward to.
The Valhalla Vikings is supposed to be a spin-off of the show Vikings.
Yeah.
And I actually like this one better.
Huh. You know, honestly, I have to look into that. Not really seeing any news on the aliens thing on when the next bit of content is coming. You know, as far as maps or anything. Mostly they're talking about the Lancer and some of the weapons and some of the new challenge cards they got, but that's about it on that. Hey, here's one. I could look into something that they haven't. I have not seen anything on it since it was showed at E3 a couple years ago. Arc 2.
What is it?
Arc 2.
Oh.
It's gotten so bad, some people are questioning if it is even coming out. It had that trailer that had Vin Diesel in it. Yeah. Yay, we're going to do a Fast and Furious version of Arc. Woohoo! Sorry.
They're going to hide a Walker Easter egg in it somewhere?
Maybe. Just maybe. Or we can have where he goes for to grab a kid out of a building, gets hit by a sniper, and just lays there because he was an idiot. Don't go for the child, you moron. I want the child.
Or we could just have him on a dirt bike doing stupid ass stunts over a barbed wire fence.
Yeah. Hooray for us. We get to see the dumpster fire.
Didn't they already release Ark in a Lego version? Or a Minecraft version or something?
Something like that, yeah. But this is different, if you can call it that. Especially considering the last news that they had on it is from 2020. It is from Wildcard Studios. Here's one. Lord knows when it's coming, or if it already came out, and I just didn't care. This was from December 14th, 2020. They have, let me switch over so it actually show it.
Oh.
They have the Studio Wildcard announces Ark Survival Evolved animated television series. Because we want to see animated people poop boulders all over the place. Yes. Can we feed the Phemonia the stem berries, please? I just want to see that in an animated. I want to see how they're going to draw that. Poor little creatures crapping themselves to death. But it has a nice voice cast. You got Gerard Butler, David Tennant, Madeline Madden, Michelle Yeoh, Jeffrey Wright, Son McLaren, I guess. So, Debris Jacob. Oh, Elliot Page. Woohoo. She brought a lot to what happened to the Umbrella Academy. That's for sure. Or I don't know anywhere. Is this before or after? I don't remember whether the name changed before or after. Raga Ragners, Carl Urban. Well, at least you got that one. Malcolm McDowell. That's a good one. Deborah Mailman. Are you named after your father on that one? Juliet Mills. Alan Tudyk. Hey, there's a good one. Ron Yuan. Russell Crowe was supposed to be in it, and so was Vin Diesel. I wonder if it did come out because... Not that it... Well, they have a trailer for it. Which I choose not to show on here because I'll get copyright struck in no time. Now, supposedly, it's... Alright, in June 2015, Ark Survival Evolved launched on the Steam's Early Access program. Since that time, it has amassed more than 35 million players worldwide across all gaming platforms, spurring spin-off games and gathering a huge following of passionate fans. Studio Wildcard announced last night that it is developing a sequel to Ark 2 for next-gen platforms that will debut alongside the animated television series in 2022. Yeah. Yay. Of course, they decided to give bios for Vin Diesel. Good choice there. Well, he did voice Groot, so that was okay. But other than that, I can't really think of much he's been in that they really stood out for me. Well, Chronicles of Riddick maybe, but
I love those movies.
Yeah, but I mean, other than those two, the most I remember him for is getting shot and Saving Private Ryan. That
was his first movie role.
Well, he died excellently. Not as good as Sean Bean, but he did excellent in death.
If you look back at Saving Private Ryan and look at some of those actors' careers that started with that movie,
oh yeah,
Tom Hanks and Spielberg did a great job of picking that cast.
Oh, that reminds me. There is something new that Tom Hanks did. I think he did it with Spielberg. It is another thing, not the Band of Brothers, but following a different group from the time.
There was the Marine Corps group for the Pacific.
No, this is a new one they just finished.
Oh. Well, that'd be interesting. Because that Pacific one sucked.
Yeah, it did.
How do you go from Band of Brothers to a love story with the Marine Corps?
I don't know.
So that's all that was 10 episodes of love story.
Yeah.
Thought it was just the worst I've ever seen.
Sounds terrible.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But I still sat through every one of them.
Yeah. And oh, okay. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's Masters of the Air.
Masters of the Air.
Yeah. Well, this article is from last year. Let's find a more recent one. Although it's probably going to be on Apple TV, which I don't have, so goes that one. Well, let's see. When did this article come? It came out in March, but it'll do for the moment until I can find something else to go with it. Masters of the Air cast plot and everything we know. War drama Masters of the Air on Apple TV Plus. I still haven't seen Greyhound because of Apple TV. Okay, it's a follow-up to Band of Brothers and stars Austin Butler, Colin Turner, Raph Law, Josh Bolt, and Anthony Boyle. Okay. Guess it's following a bomber cruise for this one.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Makes me want to see it, but I don't want to pay for Apple.
Yeah, I don't think I'm paying for Apple TV.
Match their latest installment in the Band of Brothers war drama series, and it's coming to TV Plus in 2022 with a cast. Yeah, we went over to cast Nate, Austin Butler, Nate Mann, Freddie Carter, plus a host of young British talent, Colin Turner, Raph Law, Josh Bolt. Yeah, fresh from directing hit Bond movie No Time to Die. Yeah, douche. Did you have to spoil the movie before I could see it? I'm going to give an interview. It's only been 2 weeks. I can still tell you what happens in the end. It won't mess with anything. Thank you. I only wanted to watch the movie, but you had to end it for me. Thank you. And it's taken charge of this 10-part series about the final year of World War II. Based on the book Masters of Air, America's Bomber Boys Who Fought the Air War Against Nazi Germany by Donald L. Miller. This epic tells the story of the actions of the U.S. Army's elite 8th Air Force of the United States Army, who brought the war to Hitler's doorstep by bombing Berlin, Hanover, whatever that is, Dresden, destroying enemy targets like rail facilities and oil refineries, while also being expected to engage in air-to-air fighter combat at 25,000 feet. The missions were highly dangerous and produced many heroes. And apparently there's no trailer according to this yet, but I'm sure we'll have one soon. Now it's going over to cast, but I mean, it's interesting, but I just cannot bring myself to pay for Apple.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Whoa. I'm trying to read this, and I just looked over at my screen. It's all zoomed in. Not good. Let me make a minor adjustment on this. Good Lord. Something messed with my settings. In a bad way. Wow. That really messed with my settings. Maybe I can find somebody. Maybe I can get my uncle to let me borrow his Apple. Yeah, just to take a look. Anyways, let's get back over to. We'll lock this. I don't even know how that came unlocked. But yeah, the Pacific was a disappointment.
Yeah.
And, well, then they tried to turn Midway into a love story, which it was an all right movie, but they kind of skipped a lot of detail in Midway. And then
I have to go back and watch the original.
Yeah, and then you have I'm trying to remember, is it Cameron doing it? I believe he's doing one of them was talking about doing a movie on the Tin Can Sailors, the Battle of Lady Gulf. That was a good one. That was those people were horribly screwed and still did it. It was the last can of the Tin Can Sailors. You had a couple destroyers. You had you had like 2 support carriers. The ones that carried the backup planes were the actual carriers, and a few other boats. But where they were at, they were off the coast where some troops had been dropped off, and the Japanese fleet had decided to come from 2 different angles. The American fleet had sailed north to the major fleet had sailed north to fight the oncoming from that direction, and I believe it was the Yamato and a fleet of ships that was with the Yamato had snuck around, and they of course they were telling the destroyers and stuff to leave, and one of the captains of the destroyers said, "Screw it," turned the boat around and charged straight at the things. And so it basically drew in the rest of them, and you had a handful of heavily outgunned boats. Basically turned around the Japanese fleet on that one. Did some pretty good damage to, like I said, I believe it was the Yamato. I think they scored a few torpedo hits on it, as well as sunk a few other boats. The support carriers did launch some planes that they had, and it was Mighty Jingles went over that really well. Yeah. Let's see.
I remember watching the documentary on that.
Yeah. I think the reason that the guy is doing it now is because they found one of the boats that I'm trying to remember the name of the destroyer, but they basically scuttled it after it had taken so much damage. Let me see if I can pull that up.
I think he got quiet.
No.
Sorry, I went to swap out some laundry.
I'm
playing really bad baseball on my side here. I have 1 hit in like 8 attempts now.
Yeah, there's actually a good book on it too.
Damn, I don't think I've ever struck out this many times.
Yeah, had that, and then there was there's a new documentary coming. I saw it on the Marianas turkey shoot. It's coming up. Oof. Let's see.
Oh.
Well, at least I'm not going over that guy from the other day, Sticky, the one that had decided to marry a hologram.
Oh God!
I barely made it through reading that article. that
so cringy.
That's the word you want to use for it?
Yep.
They teach their own, but wow. Yeah. I'm trying to go through. There's a few weird news articles that I've bumped into that I could probably pull up, but I don't. I'm trying to think about them because, you know, it could be bad if I pick the wrong one. I mean, I could always go over where they are trying to put masks on cows to capture their burps. And I wish that was a joke. They were complaining about CO2 emissions from cows burping.
Wow.
Some are wanting to feed them more seaweed to reduce the burping. Others are wanting to put on a weird mask. See if I can pull it up real quick. Good, here it is. Pull up the article, just so people can laugh at this. Because, holy mother of mercy. Burp catching mask for gassy cows designed to reduce methane emissions and slow down climate change wins prestigious Prince Charles Prize. And boy, they couldn't have got a worse picture of Prince Charles. Good Lord. I mean, even on the best of days, he looks awful. But wow, just an innovative face mask for cows designed to reduce methane emissions and slow down climate change is won a prestigious design award. The wearable device for cattle, created by UK-based design group Zelp, was one of the 4 winners of the inaugural Terra Cart Design Lab competition. Prince Charles, who launched the competition as part of his Sustainable Markets initiative, hailed the groundbreaking design as fascinating at an awards ceremony in London. They put a gimp mask on a cow.
Already.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
The design, a smart harness for cows, converts methane into carbon dioxide and water vapor. Cows expel significant quantities of methane, an odorless greenhouse gas, which is more than 25 times more potent as carbon dioxide at trapping heat in the atmosphere. Okay, first you were complaining about cow farts. Now you got a cow mask for cow burps. Are you going to hook up a hose up the cow's butt with a balloon on it that fills up with methane so you can capture the methane? Next. Oh, here you go. A single dairy cow can produce up to 130 gallons of methane per day. And their burps account for 95% of the cow's methane emissions. and are approximately 1 billion. There are approximately 1 billion cattle worldwide. Doesn't that just say, save the earth, eat more cows? Cows and other farm animals produce about 14% of human-induced climate change. In the past, solutions to the cattle industry's methane problem have involved changing cows' diets. Scientists proposed the mass production of a puffy pink seaweed to combat climate change, INSAR reported in 2019. But Zilp's solution allows cows to digest typical food with the mask working to detect, capture, and oxidize the methane in the cow's burps. A sensor
taking this a little too far.
A sensor at the tip of the mask detects when a cow exhales and the percentage of methane expelled, Wired reported. The mask sets the oxidation mechanism into action when the methane levels are too high. The mask also collects data on the animals to improve efficiency and animal welfare on farms. Zilp co-founder Francesco Norris told Insider. The Terra Carta will play a key role in helping us tackle the final design optimizations before we can produce our technology at scale. And we are confident that through the network that this initiative provides, we will be able to really advance our technology and to unlock its true potential, Norris said. Zilp received £50,000 in funding as part of the prize to help further develop the idea. You put a GIMP mask in a tank and some sort of reservoir on a cow. No. Those poor cows. Thinking of the price, I'm sure these things are going to cost a fortune whenever they come out. And farmers already can't afford to pay the extra fortune. Let's see, let's press back. There was another one that you got. Satellites detect California cow burps.
Okay.
Are there that many cows in California? Well, never mind.
You know, you keep on hearing those things of happy cows in California, but yeah. Okay. That's just, oh, good heavens. Let's see, what's the other thing that... Yes, let's put a mask on a cow. That's gonna make it happy, though. I want to see him try to do it to a Texas Longhorn. See how well that works. Those cows can be friendly. Can be. Let's see what happens when they're not. Oh, and on a bright note, let's see if I can pull it up. There was something... No, I better not even mention their horrible name because I don't like them anyways, so... the group that I was about to look up something interesting I found out about happens to have a tendency to gas and blow up children and women in Texas and shoot people's pets. So we're going to leave that organization alone for the moment because I like my cats.
Wow. Wow.
Let's just say Waco's a nightmare. Who would have ever saw that coming? But yeah, that group needs to go away.
Oh, Mr. Kitty.
Yeah, I'd like to keep Mr. Kitty.
What are you doing, Mr. Kitty?
All right, I got a question, Jay. Did you ever end up watching Wheel of Time?
No.
Okay. Oh, darn. Because if you did, I was going to ask if you knew what the hell was going on there. Because I've watched it twice and still don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed watching the show, but I think I have more questions than answers.
Let's see. Yeah, I think it's more of a fan service show for fans of the books, but
which is fine. I just need to find the books. I have no problem with that. I just need to find the books so I can understand what's going on. But let's see, where is it? Let's see, there was what was that one game we were talking about here? We're back. No, I can see if we're not going into the whole Fable thing though. Like I said. Warhol Studios. Will there be a Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Oh, that's a top question. Although no one knows because they're keeping rather tight-lipped. I mean, right now they were more concerned with getting Kingdom Come Deliverance onto the Switch and the Steam Deck. But not really like to let's see, in 2019 had THQ Nordic acquired Warhorse Studios. Yeah. There really isn't that much to go on. Yeah, that's kind of sad because I really like that game. No. Well, we can see if I'm going to be punished with another season of Star Trek.
You love it and you know it.
No. just no. Please God, make it stop. No. I don't have enough hate for the show, but it's not as bad as Lower Decks. That was, oof. That was painful. Ed actually watched it, tried to watch it, and watched Star Trek Discovery and turned it off. Because he was smart and he didn't suffer through the whole thing. Well, there's news on their new series, Strange New Worlds. The new show demonstrates the highest production values and ethical values in a landscape of wishy-washy storytelling. This one takes a stand. Really? You want to go with that?
So I'm playing the baseball game. It says my challenge is to advance the guy from first base to second base. Okay. The pitcher hit me with the pitch. It advanced the guy, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
But it canceled the challenge.
Oh. Because you got beamed?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's some crap. Yeah, that's some serious crap there.
Like, I advanced him. I didn't make an out. I didn't hit into a double play.
No kidding. You did everything you're supposed to.
I caught a ball on the kneecap. It's not my fault.
Yeah. Of course, I'm still gonna watch the Batman. I haven't done that yet. I'll restart HBO Max for that. What are you doing on your end, old man?
Overwatch right now.
Ew. Wow. Just okay. What am I doing with my life? How did I end up on this website? I don't want to be here.
Nice pitch.
Why am I looking at news on Paramount? Just to see if, have you watched? I doubt it. Have you watched any of the Halo series, Jay?
No.
Somehow I figured
Can't say that I have.
Can't say that I blame you. I'm looking on the Paramount website for anything to go with any of the other garbage they got going. Right now, of course, they're big into showing the stuff with Halo. And that is a rough show to make it through. I'm still hopeful that something good will happen in it. I don't know why. Oh, no. Don't tell me you're buying that. No, they can't leave anything alone. what is in there? I don't care about investor relations. Oh, yay. Look at all the things that you're happy about having. Like Comedy Central. Used to have good things. But it was dead before Paramount got a hold of it. I'm not blaming them on that one. There was some movie I was trying to think of that's coming up. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up going to see Top Gun, the new one, so that'd work.
Did they ever give a release date on that?
Let me type it in. I believe it's just next month, anyways. Release date May 27th.
Oh wow, so soon.
Yeah, it really is soon. The trailer wasn't that bad. So I'm kind of.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's one I'll go see in the theater. I wish that they would show the original one right before it over at the theater.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice, but they won't do that for us.
I bet they will at some theaters, but they'll probably be in California or,
Well, that should be the one in Chattanooga again that just wants to tease us. I'm not driving to Chattanooga to go see a movie. I don't know. They may do it over at Opry Mills because, like they did for Dark Knight Rises, they did all three of them back to back. So, who knows? That was nice. Except for the fact that, considering that was the premiere night, that also happened to thing that thing in Colorado. So that was a bad night.
Yeah.
I got that. Well, I can look up new Indiana Jones, see if Harrison Ford is broken again. Which they probably did break the poor old guy again. It's not his fault. In his 80s. Oh, sorry, 79. Yeah, 80. He's 80. I mean, every time you turn around, he was getting an injury. Dislocations, broken bones, you name it. Sprains from hell. And they should have left it alone, to be honest. They really should have. They shouldn't have done Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls either, because that was awful. But Last Crusade was where it should have ended. Just leave it there. Don't touch it further. But no. We gotta flog this dead horse to get as much glue out of it as possible. Smack. back to the Elmer's factory with you. Well, that doesn't help. Wrong article. Thank you, deadline, for making it. Well, let's go into some of. Oh, hell no! I'm not signing up for it. No. Sorry, I don't do that crap. All right, you have our Cinema Blend is talking about it. 79 years, Harrison Ford is still a beast on the Indiana Jones 5 set. Well, if you're discussing the sounds he makes when he tries to move, yeah, it does sound kind of gruesome and scary. As Mads Mikkelsen details crazy workout after night shoot. Let's see, when Harrison Ford started shooting Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones movie, in late June of 1980, he was just about to turn 38. Good Lord. Flash forward to Indiana Jones, Spy's principal photography. Ford was 79 years old during most of that period. However, according to Mads Mikkelsen, one of his co-stars on the upcoming movie, Ford is still a beast, is already evidenced by crazy workout. What the? All right, let's see. It was the first time I met him, and he's an insanely powerful person, not just an actor, but physically. I remember the first day we were shooting, it was a night shoot. Then we stopped at 5 a.m., and then he got on his mountain bike and went biking for 50 kilometers. Is he?
Well.
Oh, I know what happened. He was trying to run away from it because he's getting Crystal Skulls flashbacks. And that's how far he got before they tranked him and drug him back to set. He got out again.
So what is everyone going to do now? There's not going to be any more Bruce Willis movies.
I don't know. That's sad, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea. Well, we're running out of good actors.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Even Jim Carrey looks old as dirt.
Yeah, well, he's also mad as a hatter, so. And he said he gave up, that he's retired from acting. Okay, so.
Well, he did that years ago.
Well, so did everybody else, and then they got him back to do Sonic, which turned out well for him. Indiana Jones 5 arrives in theaters on June 30th, 2023. You can also look forward to Harrison Ford taking on his first starring TV role in Apple TV's Shrinking, where he'll play the mentor to Jason Segel's character. Really? Come on, man. Why is everything going to Apple?
They're buying out TV now.
Yeah, well, them and Disney and well, I can't say Netflix because they're tanking. I wonder why.
I know I sold their stock.
Yeah. Run away!
One share, and I sold it quickly.
Yeah, run away! Run away!
I have Discovery Plus and I have Disney Plus. Those are the only two that I actually have. I have my sister's YouTube TV too.
Well, I have multiple streaming. The thing is, the Disney Plus is not because I want it. We'll put it that way. If I didn't have to have it, I wouldn't have it.
It's actually not that bad. It's got a bunch of little shit to watch, but nothing.
I watch a lot of old old cartoons and movies. Most of the new stuff I could live without.
I wanted it for Once Upon a Time. I wanted to get back into that, and at the same time, I wanted to watch The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian was good. The Obi-Wan series I'm leery of, but I'll give it a shot.
I just haven't sat down and watched the stories of Boba Fett yet, and I probably will.
Good luck. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just slow. Really slow.
You know, when he got that shiny armor in The Mandalorian, he looked cool.
Yeah.
But the last couple scenes when he turned his whole outfit black underneath that.
Yep.
That was the best look he had.
Well.
And him chasing down that Mandalorian armor was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Even though I think I missed him fighting the giant worm.
No.
I think I fell asleep and never went back and watched it.
Let's see. Just because this is where the market closed on April 29th at 7:59 p.m. Was it after hours? Was not looking too pretty. Netflix stock. Netflix Inc. It's at wow, good lord. $190.36. $109.36. $190.36.
I have 2 stocks that I kick myself for not having some kind of investment group back when I was working.
Huh.
The Olive Garden, I had like 20 shares at like $20 a share at the time. And I had to cash that out. And in Walmart.
I still have some shares of that. Of Walmart.
Wally World.
Yeah, I'm never getting rid of them either.
I had to cash mine out when I left the company.
Holy Lord! What the hell am I looking at? You want to talk about a company that had a massive drop in their stock value? You heard Netflix was where I told you Netflix was $190, right?
Yeah.
Disney, $111.63.
Damn.
Oh. Oh my.
What are you
stock shares at? Yeah. What's their 52 average?
Let's see. 52. Right now I'm looking at year to date. It's just full downward spiral. Trying to figure out what in the world's going on here. Let's see. One day it was.
You want to return, buddy?
One day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. it went from a high of 115.81 down to a low of 111.63. 5-day was at its highest, and the 5-day was 120.09. And of course, its lowest is what it is now. 1 month at its highest.
It almost sounds like their stock split.
138 in a month. 6 months, no chart available. Year to date, at the highest, 157. It looks like.
Well, everything is tanking right now. I bought, what is it? I bought NerdWallet at like $16 to $19 a share, and right now I'm down to $9 a share. So everything's tanking right now.
Now let's see if the number one. Let's see what this is trading at. Well, in a 1-day period, Twitter, 49.02. Whoa. Of course, it's never really been that good of a runner on value. I mean, at one point you had in February of 2022, you had down to 32.76. Year ago, it was actually worth something a while back. At its highest, 71.69 over a year. 5 years. 77. Yeah, it has had some high points and then it tanked. And of course, whenever it didn't help whenever they came out and said that they were in ad revenue, they were pulling in like $5 million a year. That was not pretty. But, that's on them. Well, let's see if my Walmart stock is worth anything. Walmart stock price. Hey! $152.99. So, that isn't awful. Who owns Olive Garden, out of curiosity, on that one?
Olive Garden makes me cry every time.
$131.73.
I was buying it at $15 a share.
Ooh, damn! Ouch.
That one makes me cry.
Right. No.
I was pretty much having a share taken out of every paycheck.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I did when I worked at Walmart. Well, this one's expected. Amazon stock is still way up there, $24.85 and 63 cents. Microsoft $2.77. Google $22.82 and 19 cents. So, Apple, just because $157.65, which, okay. $200 on Facebook. $870 on Tesla. Nvidia, $185. That was what I almost bought into in the past when I was working. See if AMD is still $85.52. So. Yay. Has anybody seen Ed? He spends a lot of time on Enlisted. No, I don't care about Paul Rubens.
Yes, you do.
I feel sorry for the guy that was sitting in front of him at the theater, but that's about it. Sorry. That was tacky. Yeah, that was wrong of me.
Wasn't that debunked or something?
Oh yeah,
he didn't actually do it.
He didn't actually do it, but it still ticks him off whenever you point it out to him. Which is part of the fun.
Oh, that's a nice error for me.
What?
I missed the ball when it was hit to me. I tried to get it to the pitcher, and I still didn't get it there.
Ooh.
You're fired.
They can't fire me right now. We have 3 runs, and they're all my RBIs. Oh.
Well,
I wanted that change up.
A little news on. There's a little bit of stuff on John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh yeah.
It'd probably help if I actually watched 3 first, but.
Yeah, that would help.
I have so many things I haven't watched that I probably should.
You're always talking about that you're out of things to watch. You got so much to watch.
Yeah, but well, I'm out of things to watch on the things I have. It's like Edge of Tomorrow. Sorry, man. Still hadn't seen it.
Failure.
Yes, I know. There's great shame to be brought into that. Oh boy. I get this feeling. All right. Well, you were just going to avoid that one. Let's just say how it put was Chapter 4 will be much different. Will include a lot of cars. Oh boy, he's going fast and furious with it. I don't know how to do the family angle since he has none. Because she's dead. So there's that.
That's what I love about the John Wicks. There's no like love story to interrupt anything. It's just pure action. Just they do it so well.
Please tell me that one. Let's see. Ew. That is one ugly thing. Sorry, it says Miller. Trying to get. I thought there was something new on that Flash movie that's coming, but. I don't even know that they're going to be able to make it, considering Ezra Miller keeps getting arrested. Well, you have where he got into the thing where he ticked off the people at the hotel, and then he went WWE over in Hawaii and smashed somebody with a chair. It just...
Jesus.
Yeah, he's not the best choice for this. Not that I care, because he's a terrible Flash. He runs like a synchronized swimming ostrich. Yeah, it's the truth.
Disney Plus has got a lot of Marvel stuff on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Yeah, it's all of the Marvel stuff basically, other than what Sony still has the rights to.
I don't think I've watched any of that stuff on there yet.
Honestly,
I used to watch The Shield. I used to watch Flash and all those.
well, the CW stuff, I think you can watch that on HBO Max. Not that I would advise it. Feelings in hallways. Feelings on top of buildings. Feelings in the middle of the road as you just watch 30 people get vaporized by an explosion. But we must talk about our feelings. How about you save the people instead of letting them die while you're talking? Flash, the fastest man alive. You're also the dumbest man alive with the way you're written. You do something, and then 30 seconds later, you go and you say, I don't know how to do that. That sums up the first season. And we got to spend the rest of the time trying to figure out how to do it. Why? Why does this exist? Who wrote this? And now they're trying to remove Gal Gadot or Gadot, or however you pronounce her name, from future projects with Warner Brothers. Lord knows why you don't want to keep your Wonder Woman. I mean, seriously. This isn't. I cannot click that one. That's for sure. Not clicking that article. I'll save that one for later. I'll send a link to Sticky. I'm sure he'll enjoy this one. It's from Daily Star. The Gal Gadot's hottest look ever. Topless display, sheer gown, and sexy Wonder Woman.
Well.
Better not show that in the stream. Although if I'm going to get banned, woohoo, it was worth it. Let's see. Apparently she's supposed to be, let's see. No, go away. I don't like you. Bloody pop-up. Burn in hell. I need a holy hand grenade of Antioch. Okay. Apparently she is, well, I'll get to the article when I get right back, because now I gotta go take care of a nosebleed. Yay!
Oh, shit.
It's all over my keyboard now. I'll be right back.
All right.
See what happens when he thinks of Wonder Woman naked?
Worth the blood loss. Worth the damn blood loss.
Oh, he almost hit me with that pitch and I still swung. Sure is having fun keeping this shit down around my knees. God, I wish this game was a little better. Well, I'm caught in a rundown between first and second, and the guy on second base just stays there. He could have taken off for third while I was in the middle of my rundown.
These headset is so loud, we're echoing.
Yeah. This game's not as much fun as... I still love my baseball games. Oh, I didn't know I was going to have to play another one.
Is that the show on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Nice. I love Game Pass.
Huh?
I love Game Pass.
Yeah. Wow, I was really late swinging for that. Okay. Damn it. I had like 3 games in a row where I went like 3 for 4. Oh my god. Struck me out with the bases loaded.
Oh.
Failed that challenge.
Having a great time for a Grand Slam.
Would have been.
All right. That was a disaster. I made it all the way to the bathroom to get the stuff to stick in my nose. I sneezed and sprayed the mirror, and it looked like a slaughterhouse. So that was lovely.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Yay, it's a bloodbath in there. But we'll go over this one. It was only 6 days ago. Is it Leahy on the name? Lehe? Is Leahy how you pronounce that one? Leahy. I don't know. Patrick something wrote this one. Apparently, Gal Gadot is, or Gadot, or however you pronounce her name. I don't know. She's playing the evil queen in the Snow White movie, where they're doing a live-action Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. You know, the one where Peter Dinklage complained about dwarves being in it. There's a lovely image. Oh, sorry, got distracted. Michelle Pfeiffer in the Catwoman outfit.
Well, you're allowed to be distracted for that. Yeah, I think I'm well within my rights to be distracted by that one. Yeah. I liked her better than Halle Berry in that outfit.
Oh, God, yes. Halle Berry's Catwoman was terrible. But the first one I ever saw as Catwoman, though, was Eartha Kitt. And then he had the other lady that was playing her. I'm trying to remember her name off the top of my head, but Eartha Kitt had the voice for it. Oh, man. But you gotta think I watched the old Batman series. It's sort of like Wonder Woman. A lot of people, first thing they think of Wonder Woman now is Gal Gadot or Gadot. I think of Linda Carter. Or the Incredible Hulk. I think of Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno.
I forget which one of the free streaming services I have that has the Incredible Hulk series, but I do watch that one. It always seemed more realistic to me with him because I don't understand how somebody the size of a twig turns into a 12-foot, 1,000-pound green behemoth from the same body they had. And with that has the most powerful power in the world that is powering his pants. The comic book censor board that keeps the giant green man from showing off his giant green dangly bits. Let's see. A new update has shared a behind-the-scenes image announcing her final day on the set of Disney's upcoming live-action reimagining of Snow White. The classic Disney film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was released in 1938. Instead as the Mouse House's very first animated movie, it kicked off Disney's tactic in picking up several fairy tale properties and transforming them into family-friendly cartoons such as Cinderella. Yes, that was definitely a dark book. Synopsis: one of the evil stepsisters chopped off her toes so she could fit in a slipper, and it worked. Sleeping Beauty, which they're still complaining of Alice in Wonderland, the opium-induced delusion. What do you think the caterpillar was smoking? This put Disney on the map in a timeless way that has helped the studio become and intergenerational, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, juggernaut known for its princesses and musicals. Not anymore. The live-action Snow White stars Rachel Zegler, the breakout star of last year's Steven Spielberg-directed West Side Story. Oh, God. Please, no. As the titular princess opposite Gal Gadot, the evil queen. Andrew Burnett also stars as the male lead, so his exact role remains under wraps. Yeah, he didn't show up till the end. Mark Webb, the Amazing Spider-Man, directs a script written by Greta Gerwig and Aaron something Wilson. Filming began in March, though the production experienced a delay after the UK set caught fire. While most details about the updated Snow White have been kept tight to Disney's vest, a new announcement from Gadot herself has provided a glimmer of insight for fans. Well,
that's the other news I saw. The oldest Judd died.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of hit her own off switch. That's sad. Not even a fan. It's just sad that she decided to do that. Really? That's the only image you got?
She suicided?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And just days before she was supposed to go into the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. She's giving a picture where she's leaving. Okay. There isn't much to it. Huh. But yeah, let me see if I can find the Peter Dinklage thing where he complained about dwarves. Ironic. And ticked off a whole bunch of others, including Brad. Trying to remember his last name. That one comedian. Saying it's hard enough getting a job as a person of stature, and the guy just who found his way is making sure others can't get their way, can't find their way up there. Is basically what they were going on. Oh, here it is. It's from January. No. To hell with you. Be gone, Head. Sorry. All right. Disney defends its Snow White remake after criticism from Peter Dinklage. Disney is on the defensive after actor Peter Dinklage criticized its plans to release a live-action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The studio announced in June 2021 they cast, we already know that, who they cast for that, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to where his comments are. Dinklage pushed back against the remake in an episode of the WTF with Mark Maron podcast that aired Monday. The Emmy-winning Game of Thrones star, who has a form of dwarfism called, sorry, can't do that one, said he was taken aback by studio's celebration of casting a Latina lead, even as it revisits a story with problematic representation of dwarves. Take a look at that. Take a look at what at those dirty bastards that were the Munchkins in Wizard of Oz. Those little perverts were weird. They had to basically break out a garden hose, okay? They were just this side of being dogs humping on the front lawn. They were half of them showed up drunk. Just, wow, the documentary on them was even more brutal than I'm being. Sick little bastards. And trust me, one of the worst ones was amongst the Lollipop Guild. Oof.
We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah, he kept trying to get people to suck his lollipop. We'll put it that way. Take a step back and look at what you're doing there. It makes no sense to me, he said about an hour into the 80-minute episode. You're progressive in one way, and you're still making that effing backward story about 7 dwarves living in a cave together. What the F are you doing, man? Well, 1, they lived in a house. They worked in a cave, you dipshit. And 2, they were minors, you dick. Sorry. I don't mean children. Dinklage stressed that he meant literally no offense to anyone and sent all love and respect to the actress and the people who thought they were doing the right thing, but his frustration was palpable. I have done nothing to advance the cause from my soapbox, he continued. I guess I'm not loud enough. Huh. Yeah. He added that he would enthusiastically support a more sensitive retelling of the 85-year-old film with a cool progressive spin on it, but wasn't otherwise convinced. Dinklage's comments picked up steam online, and Disney responded to his concerns in a statement reported by Variety and other outlets on Tuesday. To avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film, we are taking a different approach with these 7 characters and have been consulting with members of the dwarfism community. A spokesperson said, we look forward to sharing more as the film heads into production after a lengthy development period. Pick your battles, dude. Man. Of course, it talks about Dinklage, who made a name for himself with roles like grieving man in The Station Agent and a pugnacious children's book publisher in Elf. Told NPR in 2012 that he has tried to find roles that upend the stereotypical roles given to actors of his height, even if he hasn't always been successful. Really? You literally chose a role in Game of Thrones for a dwarf. You could have turned it down and let somebody else take it. I'm glad you didn't, but you could have. You do have to make a living, he said at the time. I do not fault anyone else who makes choices to play characters that they wish they hadn't, because at the end of the day, none of us are happy with our jobs all the time. Then why are you bitching about them getting jobs with Disney, you dick? Or are you pissed because they didn't have you come in and play Grumpy? Or would you rather Dopey? Maybe Sleepy, so you don't have to read any lines, but you get a paycheck.
That show, Once Upon a Time, I watched. Grumpy's original name when he was born was Dreamer. Was Dreamy.
Ah.
Then he became grumpy.
Life will do that. Oh, God, that hurts my head.
So what is the deal with this new thing that's going around claiming that all Army soldiers are Masons?
I have no idea. I've never even...
Haven't heard that.
Hell, I don't
I've
think
been told that.
Hell, I don't think I've ever seen a Masonic Lodge on a base.
You haven't. But I've been told that part of your military training is being a Mason.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, I know that. I've done the training.
It's not just that. You know, you actually have to request to be a Mason. You can't. It's not like you can just go in and, oh, well, I am doing this, therefore I magically want. No, good chunk of my family are Masons.
I was told all military people are Masons.
That's special.
So, like, people just irritate me these days.
I don't know how true it was, but I saw a post that said a teacher in Indiana got fired because she didn't meow at the student who identified as a cat.
Hold on a moment.
He's looking this up. He definitely wants to look this one up.
It's all bullshit to me, and I'd say that was a no anyways.
These days, I'd never rule it out.
Half the sites are saying yes, half the sites are saying no, and I don't know which ones to trust. We'll leave it up to who knows anymore. Yeah, we're just going to leave it on that. Like I said, half the sites are saying yes and half of them are saying no. Yeah, I'm cycling through. I'm on my third page here looking. Okay. Alrighty. Everything okay?
Aliens game, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll just leave it at you jumping the fuck out of the party.
Well, it didn't even tell me I did. Alrighty then.
You said we'll just leave it at, and then you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it that one at who knows. But yeah, I don't trust any of the things. There's yeah. Y'all still there? Yeah. You know, the worst part is I just looked at it and it said that y'all were still in party.
Don't say that sentence again.
No kidding.
Leave that sentence alone.
All right. Is there anything other odd thing you'd like me to look up? Because that hurt my brain and didn't work. Well, let's go. Do you mind not kicking me out of the party? I didn't
Welcome
do
back.
anything wrong. What did I do? Yeah, what did I do?
Is there some other piece of software you're using that's taking over your mic?
Not that I'm aware of. Okay.
Oh.
All right. See if this works. All right, here's an article a month old, but it'll probably be the last one of the night since the party keeps going haywire.
Let's leave it at.
Yeah. Magic Rays of Doom. But anyways, you have this was more than a month ago, but it's still odd. It was from March 13th. Mississippi teacher fired for reading "I Need a New Butt" to children.
What the hell kind of book is that?
Toby Price's termination for sharing the humorous children's book has sparked criticism and a wave of support. An elementary school administrator in Mississippi has said he was fired for reading "I Need a New Butt," a humorous children's book about bottoms, to a class of second graders. The incident has spurred criticism from free speech advocates who claim termination could have a chilling effect at the time of. Okay, there's a picture of the book. I don't get that one. No, what got me was whenever you had people that were saying that book Mouse, they were saying that it was banned from the school whenever it was rotated out of the curriculum and left in the library, which in turn caused a whole bunch of people to actually go read the book.
Wow.
It was replaced with another book that was rather similar. But people started, that was here in Tennessee, I forget what county it was. They rotated it out of the standard curriculum. You know how they have books in it. They're rotated every few years. Thank God in heaven they took out the Scarlet Letter. That was the worst book I've read in my life. I was so bored. And it only makes it worse whenever they tell you have to read it. So
I can't say I've ever read
one of my favorites in school was always Of Mice and Men.
There we go. See, but I didn't get that choice. I had Scarlet Letter followed by Diary of Anne Frank, and then I'm trying to remember this other book that they had. But it was why. Finally, I got to one school. They said, "All right, well, we have a certain list of books that are approved for this. Go pick one you want." Okay. Then they had a different. Then when I got in junior high, they made the mistake of saying, "All right, well, go pick a book of your own from the library. You can pick any book we got and do a report on it." Okay. I picked Dante's Inferno. I got an A because my teacher left a note she couldn't finish the book. She said what I had so far at that point was correct, but she couldn't finish the book. Apparently Dante's Inferno is a little too dark for some people. Not my fault.
Did you write a book on an essay on the Kama Sutra?
If it had to have been in the school, I probably would have, but in junior high, I highly doubt it's there. All right. Is there any goofy person on Twitter you want me to look up real quick so we can laugh before we'll have that as the way to end this? Elon Musk's Twitter is kind of stagnant right now, so.
I don't know. Can't think of anybody.
Well, I'll double check Elon. Oh, well, like I said, it's one of those that even that gets a little bit burnt out.
Hey, how about the Church of Satan Twitter? Is that what it's called?
You know what? Yes, it is. Founded by Anton Zandor Levy in 1966. Okay.
Wow.
First it says, please read our FAQ before asking questions. We mute morons, lunatics, and trolls. Wow. Pot, meat, kettle? Because I'm looking at some of your
with randoms.
I'm looking at some of your posts, and yeah, pot, meat, kettle here. Wow. Yeah, I that's a no. I can live without that Twitter. I've seen things.
Jay, whenever me and Lee play that game, we have an AI that joins us.
Well, give us a moment and we'll be on there anyway, so.
I wish I did have AI.
They put you with real people?
I guess so, because they're running faster than I am.
Holy mother of God, you actually got people.
I don't want people.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, I bet right at the beginning when you're setting up the match, you can choose. I always do private matchmaking, and I bet that's why. That'll give you the bots.
Let's see if Nerdrotic has anything cool on his. Oh, good. This should tell us all we need to know. This is Kiva Goldsmith, the writer for some of the Star Trek shows, also wants the viewer to know that he's doing political allegory with an explanation point. It's initially quite subtle, using the actual January 6th footage to make a point about societal divisions, and that's missing the larger point. Classic Trek navigated its allegories by using subtle enough to evade the censors at socially conservative networks. Paramount Plus makes no such restrictions, but being subtle enough that certain viewers don't instantly cry woke might open said viewers more to the underlying means. Captain Kirk never busted out Vietnam War footage to make his arguments. William Shatner's elocution and hand gestures were all he needed. Did you ever think that you're making escapism that we don't want to think of? I watch your show hoping to escape by gnawing my arm off. I mean, quite frankly, all right, this will sum it up. They flat out said whenever they initially started making season 2 of Star Trek Picard that they were basically making it as a response to the scary Orange Man, because they believed he would still be in office by the time it came out. It was delayed for quite some time. But they kept the same writing instead of updating things. Because reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You get delayed 2 years on making it, and you don't think, hey, maybe we ought to change the script a little bit before we film. Nah, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. They don't.
How did he spit at me?
It's like you're Star Trek. Now I understand that season 2 of Picard is set now, which probably makes it worse. But yeah, I did find it funny that Amber Heard basically admitted that she's been cut down to less than 10 minutes in the new Aquaman movie. which is more or less the same amount of time it took for her to drop the biscuit on Johnny Depp's bed. So,
a grumpy.
Yep, left that grumpy right on his bed. Oh God, this is just so bad.
Oh shit, I'm almost dead.
Yeah.
Is there a heal?
One. Yeah. You press on the D. I think you press. Is it down on the D-pad or up on the D-pad?
It's up. Up because I just healed myself a little.
Yeah. Well, remember whenever that was your one health pack until you get to the next one you can find.
Yeah. Well, I had like 70 health, so.
Well, that definitely requires medic. Let's see. Well, I guess once again, the Lady of the Night's going to have to save the stream.
Say what?
For capping off the stream, I guess I got to use the same person I used the other night. We're going Gina Carano again.
Yeah, I thought you meant something else when you said Lady of the Night.
Oh, wow. That's special.
Like, where is he going?
Well, all right, I kind of like this one. Of course, you're not on stream, so you don't see it. So,
I can see it. It's up on my TV.
Well, yay! I actually got a viewer.
I got a health.
Can you make a doctor's appointment for me?
Oh, what did he just deploy?
Depends on what he is.
I don't know. He has like a turret down.
Yep.
Oh, technician.
Yep. Let's see. I'm wondering how her movie's going to be, though. The one she's got going with Daily Wire. But yeah, here's the one from the other day. I still kind of like it. Your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed. Lasagna is just spaghetti flavored cake. Onion rings are vegetable donuts. It's weird that we cook bacon and bake cookies. Lobsters are mermaids to scorpions. And cookie dough is the sushi of desserts. just in case. Yay!
Really, you spit at me?
Good Lord. Huh. Neat.
Well, it's kind of hard to bring your gun around.
Can be. But yeah, we'll be on there momentarily. But anyways, just because I'm curious if see where it is.
I'm using it.
I'm trying to find.
What are we doing here? There we go.
Oh, dang it, drunk 3PO.
Like, I find the shotgun easier to use in this game than the assault rifle.
Yeah, there are a lot of good weapons. You start unlocking the flamethrowers. Those are good.
Forgot about that. Let's see it again.
Just shoots them.
Oh shit, they're coming behind us.
Oh, yeah, poor heel versus babyface. He needs to. They need to review that.
Oh.
He needs to be unbanned. Alrighty, well, it was an experiment. The one that, yeah, hit and miss.
Ah, shit. Get him off me.
But, let's see. Yeah, I guess this is where I called stream. Yeah. Let's see, so unless there's something else anybody wants to go over.
Nope.
Because
No,
really,
I'm trying to figure this shit out.
really being a Sunday, I don't have much of a news day for it. Hopefully tomorrow will be an absolute shitstorm and I'll have something fun I can do. Just leave me alone, I'm hopeful. Hey, I'm normally so pessimistic. This time I'm being positive. And anyways, thank you to anybody who watched. Thank you to my illustrious co-host, which
really didn't do much.
You didn't have to, because I'm just trying to find my legs, and half the time I'm fighting my settings, or I'm fighting the damn the voice chat. But you know, yay. Very nice. Have a pleasant evening there, wherever it is for you, and